behind it. That's for sure. We keep getting looks like we do, then we'll be in good shape. Thad ran a good route. Blake had a good one too. So
Mark
play for him.
Mark said that's been a thing you guys have really focused on, trying to get the ball down the field more and worked on a lot this year.
For sure, you got to be able to fill the ball vertical. You got to be able to stretch them. When they're stacking the box in this league, and there's times last year we just couldn't do that. You didn't have personnel or didn't make a good throw, but that's definitely an emphasis of Coach Dawson's offense. I think y'all saw a good bit of that today.
You said the job obviously won't be won in a single day, but how important is it on these days when there's a crowd and there's sort of maybe a raised expectation of pressure level to some degree to perform in these chances?
I think it's definitely important. You try to treat it like a game day. You try to treat every practice like a game day. You can't slip off at all, no matter who you're playing. It's confidence building for me to go out there and play like I did today. I got to be consistent with that. Same thing on Monday, same thing on Wednesday. But yeah, I definitely think so.
A year ago on 3rd and long, you might have told the punter to go ahead and start getting ready, but this year there was a lot of plays today where it was 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12, converting in the middle of the field. What's been the kind of biggest difference in execution?
It's just comfort level, really. We're comfortable with the offense. We're uncomfortable back there. It's all about me relaxing back there, really just being simplistic with my mind and being efficient. I'm seeing things a lot better than I was in December, than our receivers are, and we just got more chemistry for sure. You saw that today. I think it's going to help us a lot.
How does he relax your mind? Everybody keeps talking about that.
Well,
like,
he
what
doesn't.
are the things he sort of stresses?
He doesn't really. It's really kind of up to us to keep calm. He just wants that to be a thing. He doesn't never really jump us if we make a bad play. It's all about you can handle it, move on. Short memory. You got to have a short memory. You have to. That's really the thing. He's not really going to tear us up out there. He'll talk to us in the film room. We'll fix it. But he's not the kind of guy that's really going to chew us out there. Now he hasn't done that sometimes, but not necessarily with the severity that we used to.
Would you say that's taking you to another level?
Say that one more time.
Would you say that's taking you to another level?
No question. I think if you look at the NFL, that's what those guys are doing. You look at Tom Brady and his feet are in the ground, and he's relaxed. That's who we want to bottle our games after. He's the best around right now, so play more like him, we'll be fine around here.
Patrick, for as good as the offense is today, do you ever sit there and think, when I get all my receivers out here, it's going to go to another level?
Not necessarily while it's happening. For sure, you want to look back at it. We got Ryan out there. It's going to be a lot better. Or Alex, or guys like that. But, the guys that are in are making a lot of plays. And I'm fully confident with the guys we got that are playing right now. It's going to help them add some depth when we get those guys coming. But for sure, in this league, you need as much depth as you can get. And those guys come back, and it's going to be helpful for sure. But that's no slight to the guys right now. They're making a lot of plays for me.
Do you think the line, just the guys in front of you, look maybe different than they did a year ago and 2 years ago?
Yeah, for sure. They've been in, a high-performance system. Coach Quinn and Coach Ed have done a phenomenal job of getting those guys ready to play. It's a brutal league, week in, week out, as you all know. And you got to be ready to play every 7 days. They're doing a really good job of that. They're more confident up there. I'm more confident in them. John is doing a phenomenal job of getting everything blocked up. Usually if there's a sack out there, it's on us because we're not getting rid of the ball or doing something. So they're playing phenomenal. I cannot ask for anything more from those guys. I look forward to continue to improve.
That long drive against the first team defense late in the scrimmage, and basically walked in for a touchdown on the outside. The line came over, seemed to be pretty excited about what they'd just done.
For sure.
Could you see that? Can you sense some confidence in them that you're going against your first team defense on the goal line, and they seem to be very confident they were going to get that one in?
For sure, it's a personal thing. We get go against those guys every day in practice. So whenever we can, have that, because the first 2 drives we had, we didn't finish. We had 7 field goals and stuff. And we're not about that. With Coach Dawson's new offense, we want to be able to be physical when we need to be. When the defense knows we're going to run, we still need to be able to run. A lot of times we just give him the ball, just let him do as he may. He runs a lot faster than I do for sure. But yeah, he made a really good play, saw crease, and bounced it outside, so it was good for sure.
What is CJ added for you?
A lot. He's a physical guy. He's phenomenal in the run game. He's eager to learn. You saw that play he made. Drew threw a really, really good ball. I think it was Flanagan, right over Flanagan, and he made a phenomenal catch. But that's not a surprise to me. Maybe it'd be a surprise to people watching who've only been here twice, but he's been making those plays since day one. And I'm fired up to see how much he's going to improve this summer and going in the fall, how good he's going to be for us.
When you guys get going like that, you and Drew both throwing some nice balls, getting the ball in the end zone, does it sort of turn into a little duel there? When are you guys kind of going back and forth when you get to jog back out there and he just made a great play?
Not necessarily. We're on the same team. are competing for sure. And, you know, there's no doubt about that. You know, I want to play as good as I can. He wants to play as good as he can. But at the end of the day, we're on the same team. You know, one of us is going to go out there and play, and the other one's going to root for that one. So if it's true, then I'm going to be his number one fan. If it's me, I'm sure he would say the same thing. So I love seeing him succeed. I love seeing him play well. And it motivates me. It increases my confidence. And anytime he can gash the defense and make the defense think about that, then that's better for me anyway.
So teammates playing up to your helmet camp today?
A little bit, yeah. I don't know if I like it or not. I wore it 7-on-7, and it just, I just wasn't a big fan of it. But hey, you know what? If they tell me to do it, then I'll strap it on.
Why didn't you like it?
I don't know. It just kind of felt weird, I guess. I don't know, I'm weird about that kind of stuff. I don't know. I just didn't like it.
There was one point when Drew was out there making a mistake, and you could hear you say, you know, get back in it, you're okay, Drew. I don't know if you said his number or something.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about, just trying to kind of urge each other on?
Yeah, for sure. You know, we're teammates. First and day, we're teammates. And I want him to play as best as he can. And I want, I'm sure he wants the same for me. So, you know, there are times where he wasn't today, and he'll tell you that. But he came back and made a lot of, like that throw to CJ might have been the best throw all day that he threw. So he's a really, really good player, and he knows it, and he's playing well. So kudos to him for that.
All right, folks, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.